Welcome back to Burton and Ernie Talk Football with Fauria, back here at the whiteboard, and we're talking defenses and we're talking blitzes. But before we even get into that, I kept hearing in our postgame show, X-plays. X-plays. Tell people what X-plays mean. That's the first time I heard of it.
I had never heard the term either, but as
I don't feel so bad.
as I listened to people talk, it became clear to me this is an abbreviation for explosive plays, which means so offensively you would say any pass play over 20 yards is an explosive play.
Explosive play.
Any run over 15 yards is an explosive play. It's hard to win football games, particularly in the NFL, just 3 yards and grind it out.
Right.
You need some big plays.
X-plays.
You know how many the Raiders had?
9.
Yeah,
9 X-plays.
Probably too many, right, Ernie?
Right.
That's
Way too many.
Yeah.
Show us some blitzes.
Okay, so
what's happening?
What happens here on defense, and now Christian was talking about how tough it was playing against the old Dolphins with Jason Taylor. They put tremendous pressure on with 4 people rushing.
4, yeah.
Which leaves us 7 people in coverage. So you can you can have 2 safeties back here. It's a lot tougher for a quarterback throwing in the 7. But what happens is if you're not getting enough pressure, if the quarterback can sit
all
back,
day to throw the ball.
I can look and look and look. That's a problem.
Because somebody's going to get open eventually.
Somebody's going to get open. So then, what you have to do is, I think, adding someone into the rush. So, for instance, you're a nickel here, and you may put this hand inside, bring the safety. Now the backer has the tight end, corners are on the outside receivers, nickels here, and you have a free safety in the middle. And my Mike backer's got the back. So we've got everybody covered with a free safety, but they're one-on-one.
But now the quarterback's under more pressure. Because
he's under more, right. So it's the trade-off, the pressure versus what you're giving up in coverage.
So now you're bringing the end inside and you're bringing an outside blitzer. And explain the benefit of how this works best for a defense as far as disguising it.
Well, you can start off back, safety back deep, trying to look
but when
like
he starts creeping up, if I'm the quarterback, I'm like, something's up.
Something's up. Like I said, you can disguise it and hide. There's usually somewhere there's a little bit of a tip-off, but it's happening fast, and you don't have all day to recognize this. You just got to see the safety coming, where the backer's moving. It's all got to go together for you. And if you're a good quarterback, it says, I got pressure here. If you don't really know what you're looking at, you may get hit in the ear hole without knowing about it. So they get into. So with the Patriots, they had some pressure on the quarterback. I would say it looked like most of it was coming when they were bringing 5.
Right.
But the issue you have here is, for instance, the play that they hit the tight end, Bowers, a little short pass.
Yeah. And he turned it into a monster play.
Turned it into a monster play.
Right. Across the middle, over the middle. Bowers over the middle.
But he was man. So they were manned up
they
here.
Picked him.
They picked him.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
They rubbed.
They rubbed him.
They rubbed. Pick's illegal.
Pick's illegal.
Pick's illegal. Rub is perfect. But you come at the man and you make him freeze.
Right.
And Bowers comes underneath and he catches and you're blitzing. There's nobody in there. There's nobody home. So now you got to go.
And if you do this right, then you have a lot of run after catch opportunities.
This is a 5-yard pass that turns into a 30-yard play.
Yeah. And the War Daddies couldn't catch it.
The War Daddies weren't quick enough. They weren't War Daddy enough.
So, but this is what I know is a defense. Okay, I'm bringing 5.
Right.
This is what I'm giving up.
So as a quarterback, what would you rather have? More guys to throw into, 7 guys out there? Right, with 4 guys rushing?
Or would you rather take advantage of the man-to-man on a blitz?
I'd rather take, but this is where you also have to be, your offensive team has to be really good picking up the blitz. You really got to know what you're doing. This is where all the mic points are important. When those mic points on a pass, the quarterback is directing the protection which way to go. I see pressure coming over here. I might point the mic over here, get my line going that way.
Next week, we're going to talk about hot routes.
Okay.
Who's hot? We won't do that right now because in an offense, you got a hot receiver, especially during a blitz, right?
That's when you have a hot receiver.
Yeah.
Because they can bring if they're bringing 7 and you have 6 blockers.
You gotta know who's hot.
Somebody's unblocked.
You gotta know who's hot. Don't give it away now.
What if you do this? I'm going to use red. What if your back's over here, and then what if he does this thing? A little wheel route.
Right.
Whose responsibility is that guy?
You know, it's going to be this. You know,
Does he have to go over to the other side?
he may have to. He may have to go in and out with the backer that's over there.
Normally a linebacker can't stay with a back.
You know, there's
If you see that, are you freaking out? If you're a linebacker, like, holy crap, I got this back out of the backfield by
I got
myself.
a cover?
Yeah, I'm like, holy, there's so much space.
You know what? It's what the defense is. You play it.
Yeah.
You
Right.
know, you can't. I mean, you've hopefully worked on it in practice. You know what you're doing. The coach knows what he's doing, calling it at the right time. And if all else fails, you hope the pass rush gets there.
The War Daddies.
War Daddies.
War Daddies
I
got to
mean,
get home.
this is inherently a messy game. It's not figure skating. There's no style points. You know, you're just going with it.
Sure. All right.
Against Miami, they're going to have to keep Tua from running.
Yep.
Right? Now, he doesn't want to run as much because he's got concussions, but here's a guy that can get out of the pocket and can hurt you a little bit.
Right. So if you're bringing 4, you know, your ends they're trying to get home to the quarterback,
Right.
but they are the contained rushers. If you're an end coming up and you're the contained rusher on the tackle,
Right.
you can't go sticking your nose in there because the quarterback's going
take
that
off.
way, and it's
Especially
a
a guy
problem.
like Tua.
Tua, yeah.
Yeah. All right.